Well, something for everyone, even Republicans. The president unveiling his health care plan today, loaded with, he says, stuff Republicans should like and should support. Now, among those crucial to win over, one Senator Orrin Hatch of Utah. This is a very big gun, my friends. If you don't win him over, you're not going to get anything done. Senator, very good to have you.
Well, nice to be with you.
What do you think, Senator, the way he's saying that he's reached out to Republicans? Has he won you over?
Well, he hasn't won me over yet. I think accepting those 4 small measures, that's a step in the right direction, but it's certainly, we have to inherit a $2.5 trillion massive bill that is going to cost the taxpayers an arm and a leg. You know, there's $500 billion out of Medicare. That's $38 trillion in unfunded liability, $500 billion in tax increases, penalties to small business, job-killing penalties of $2,000 if they don't get health insurance for their people. You go on, and he comes up with an 11-page approach that they're going to add to it. It adds another $75 billion on top of a extrapolated 10-year, $2.5 trillion bill. I mean, when you add it all up, there is little or no justification for what they're doing, and they're just trying to get control of the healthcare system of this country right here in Washington, where I think they'll run it right into the ground like they have all these other programs.
Senator, what I've got you here, this issue of reconciliation, it's been talked to death, but the president seemed to dance around the issue today, but that a simple majority would cut it. They could do it just getting a simple majority vote. What do you make of that?
Well, they're trying to use this reconciliation rule, and they're abusing that rule. You know, since 1974, when the rule came into existence, we've had 19 successful reconciliation bills. Only 3 of them involved serious social matters, and they were, to mention the 3 of them, they were the the CHIP bill, let me see, the S-CHIP bill, welfare reform, and college tuition. Those 3 bills passed on an average of 81 to 16, huge bipartisan majorities. And even though they probably shouldn't have been brought up on reconciliation, they worked huge bipartisan majorities. What the Democrats are trying to do is put through a massive $2.5 trillion bill on a totally partisan basis, abusing the reconciliation rule. I wrote an op-ed piece on this, and it's got the whole left wing in a snit. They've been attacking me all day long, and the reason they are is because they know they're in a snit. They know doggone well they're abusing the rule.
All right, then
they know that they're...
I'm sorry, time is tight for this commercial, so I apologize in advance. This, sure. The Jim Bunning mess, I mean, how do you think the way that was handled, the way he was handled?
Well, in all honesty, the Democrats had 59 votes, plus they knew a number of the Republicans were going to vote with them anyway. They could have called that up and had it over with without trying to make and score political points. All Senator Bunning was doing is saying, look, if we're going to do these type of things, let's pay for them. That's what you Democrats said you were going to do with the so-called pay-go rules. And that's what he was trying to emphasize, and I think he got his point across. But a lot of the major media in this country went into spasms over it when, well, look, when you have 59 votes, guaranteed votes in the Senate, what's the problem with calling it up and making him vote on it?
Well, you're right. They could have invoked cloture and called it a day. You're right. I didn't think of that. Very good point, Senator.
Well, they had a lot of Republicans who would have voted with him and did in the end. It was just a doggone political approach.
All right, sir. I wish we had more time. Always great having you on. Thank you very much.